Hi, this is Pastor David Johnson from Trinity United Methodist Church, and I am inviting you to Intro to Theology Part 2. We did earlier in the spring Intro to Theology Part 1, which I invite you to go back and listen to. We covered some basics of theology like biblical hermeneutics and exegesis, but we also talked about theology and culture, and we looked at some of the major theological figures of the 20th and 21st century that are contributing to the understanding of the interplay between theology and culture. That is, how do we apply the biblical principles that we understand to the culture around us? So that was Intro to Theology Part 1. In Intro to Theology Part 2, we're going to look at systematic theology. Systematic theology, we're going to study the core doctrines of the church, and we're going to not only talk about what they are and what we believe, but we're also going to look at some major historical theologians and figures that help define the way the church came about its understanding of these doctrines. So we'll begin next week with the idea of I believe in God the Father. That statement comes from the very beginning of the Apostles' Creed. And throughout the whole Intro to Theology 2, we're going to use the Apostles' Creed as a guide to some of the understandings of the basic doctrines of the Christian church. And so as we go through week by week, you'll understand some of the history of the church, but also the core understanding, orthodox understandings of doctrines of the church. And I want to invite you to come out to that and listen each week and interact on our website at trinityumcbeaumont.org, but also to interact on our Facebook page, facebook.com/trinityumcbeaumont. So come view the videos with us and understand a little bit more about what we believe and how we got to the place of that belief. Thank you.